Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Brothers. My name's Gavin.
I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to be talking about Booker.
Yes, this is a member of the Jim Beam Premium Spirits Collection, along with Knob Creek, Basil Hayden, and Baker's. This was originally created by, as you said, Booker No, who was the former master distiller of Jim Beam.
Yep.
He made it himself. It was sort of his Christmas present he'd give to people. People were like, this stuff's so good, why don't you just sell it? So we have
it. Did.
And this year actually is the 25th anniversary of Booker's being available, and we're making a special limited 6,000 bottle release for the 25th anniversary, which is a little bit older than this expression here, but this is one of Beam's, I think, probably their top bourbons. Current master distiller Fred No is Booker's son, and they're just pretty much a hegemony in the bourbon industry for centuries.
Certainly, and like Jeff said, Booker's made this for his close friends before releasing it to the public. And the bottle was great. It has a little private message that Booker had written to his friends. Let me read that for you. It says, "Booker's, the whiskey in this package is the highest grade bourbon made here by me at Jim Beam. It is uncut and bottled straight from the barrel, so barrel proof. My grandfather, Jim Beam, liked his whiskey 6 to 8 years old. And that's what we have here today. We have a 6-year-old, 2 months. And the proof on this guy is, let me see if I can find it, 128.5. So it's up there.
It's definitely up there. Nice. It's where you're getting really sort of the sweet spot of bourbons. I think, when you get into those 120s, you get some really high quality, nice bold flavors. They really jump out at you.
Yeah, Jeff. Speaking of sweet spot, like you mentioned, Booker's is said to be aged in the middle floors of the brick house, which is what Booker No prefers, and he thinks that's the coveted spot to store the whiskey. So certainly agree with them. It's a great bourbon here, and let's get into some of the flavors. Let's talk about color first, shall we?
Yeah, this is being uncut barrel proof. You're gonna get some darker colors. Probably say some almost mahogany, a deep gold.
Yeah, it's dark.
It's dark.
It's nice, and it is 128.5 proof. So let's do some nosing, Jeff. The nose on this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, and it does have sweetness. Some maybe some brown sugar, caramel type notes in there.
Certainly some floral notes, some pipe tobacco there. It's really nice. Vanilla, certainly. Again, the nose is sweet and it's bold with flavors. So
yeah, you definitely do get a number of different bold flavors.
Yeah, so we're definitely excited to taste. So let's not waste any time, shall we? Cheers. It's nice. I'm getting a sweetness that quickly fades. It's just a crescendo of leather and oak and rye spice and black pepper.
Yeah, those are all definitely there. There's initial sweetness that hits you right on the front of the tongue, and then it just piles.
It's gone. Yeah.
Piles with these other things. The leathers, black pepper, little rye spice, and they're bold. So they make for great taste.
Drinkable, not the best word to describe this bourbon. The heat's there. It's a punch in the face. It's nice. Very good.
Yes, this is one punch in the face I probably would be willing to take.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Great way to describe it. Again, leather is lingering. Oak is lingering.
Yeah, you got a pretty long finish here, and those flavors, they just stick with you.
Certainly a bourbon to drink in the colder months of the year.
Oh, perfect.
Very warming.
Perfect for winter. Keeps you warm. Nice, evening. Snow's falling. Just sit back on your chair and just enjoy it.
Definitely some more flavors I'm picking up, kind of on the back end. A little bit of subtle maple. A little bit of salted caramel.
Yeah, no, definitely. You get a little bit of maple in there, some brown sugar.
It's hard. It's kind of, you gotta pick up the leather blanket and find the other flavors, because that's really what's the forefront.
Leather is probably the boldest of the flavors.
Certainly. And it's good. The flavors are bold, and that's what I prefer. A nice punch in the mouth.
Yes, definitely.
Certainly a bowl of bourbon. So props to Booker No for sharing this with the world.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Certainly do.
Let's talk about rating, Jeff. What would you give this?
This, I would probably say, is about an 8.7, probably out of 10.
Sure, yeah, I'm gonna go with like 8.6, 8.5. It's nice. Price point, it's a $50 bottle. I don't think you're gonna have too much trouble finding it. It's on most shelves that I've in the stores that I've shopped at.
I mean, with Jim Beam, they produce about 50% of the world's bourbon. So, I mean, they have great ability to get their bourbons, not just the white label Jim Beam, but a lot of their different products on the shelves across the country.
Sure.
And, for, a more premium type thing, for a barrel proof, this is one of the more easier to get bottles.
Definitely, and certainly recommend it. Give it a try. It's a bourbon with a great history and great story behind it. Something that started out as a private gift, now readily available to the world. So, cheers to Booker No, and thanks again for watching another episode of the Bourbon Brothers. Check us out on Twitter. The links to that and our personal blogs are down below, so make sure you check those out and subscribe. Cheers.
Thanks.